We've had a couple requests on our YouTube channel to actually give you a tour of our electronics. Now, we don't have a huge selection of electronics, but I think that's actually pretty useful information.
So the electronics that we have on the boat, we basically inherited when we bought the boat. It was, some of them are original to the boat, which is a 2002 Bayliner 4087, which was kind of a migration year between Bayliner and Meridian. So some of our boat is somewhat Meridian, some of our boat is Bayliner. Anyway, some of the electronics are original, some were updated by the previous owner. So we will step you through what we have, and hopefully it helps you. So the first thing I want to show you is actually not a piece of electronics, but it's something that every boat should have, and most boats are going to have. It's old school analog, and that is our compass. You can't always count on having your electronics working on a regular basis, so it's always best to have some analog tools to go along with the boat. So this is our compass here, and we have one down at the helm station inside as well. So our next item that I really love, in fact I didn't realize how much I was going to love it because our first boat, Kokomo, didn't have it, is our Autopilot. Anybody out there who is a boater and has Autopilot, you know how wonderful a tool it is. Our model is a Raymarine ST600R. I believe it is original to the boat, so it's probably right around the 2000 time frame. It does work. It gets us where we want to go, and I didn't realize how much I would enjoy it because you can really relax and enjoy the trip. And you kind of set it, you forget it. Well, I shouldn't say you forget it, but at least you get to go in the right direction. You can kind of scan. You don't have to have the stress of steering the boat the entire time. And if you don't have an Autopilot, I'd highly recommend getting one. And then lastly is our Garmin system. It is the GPS Map 4210. I believe the previous owners must have upgraded it because this model is from about 2009 to 2010. It does do everything that we need it to do. It does provide charts and radar and sonar. It allows you to do combination screens of all of those. And given the type of boating that we do, which is really daytime boating and by sight boating, we're not going to go out in the fog, we're not going to go out in bad weather. We really don't do anchoring, so even though it does provide, you know, for an anchor alarm, it gives us everything that we need to do. What I really want to emphasize is even though that it's 10 years old, it does everything that we need it to do. You just don't have to, if you're going out and buying a new boat, you don't have to go out and upgrade everything all at one time just because you want the latest and greatest. Work with what you have and see if it does meet your needs. This one we've had for over a year now, and we haven't had any issues with it at all in terms of not getting the information that we need out of it. So simple things like the charts, you can go to navigation charts, you have different views of that. It does support AIS. We do have AIS on the boat. I really appreciate that when we're going through channels so that we can see when a ferry may be coming through or other large boats. And even though we are only doing it by sight and we can see them, it's also nice to see them on the charts themselves. And if we have to get out of the way, we can immediately see, you know, what the depths of the water is and where we can safely move in order to get out of the way of these other vessels. What I really like about our boat is the fact that we have two helm stations. We have one interior and we have one on the fly bridge, and all the electronics are duplicated at both helm stations. So we do have our chart electronics down here. We have our Autopilot here. One thing I didn't mention when we're in the fly bridge is our VHF radio. Obviously you need a VHF radio, so we have one here and we have one at the upper bridge. And just like at the upper bridge, we also have our analog compass here as well. So if everything goes out, you know, you have an electronics issue or anything like that, as long as you have your analog, you're pointed in the right direction, you'll find your way home every time.
Hopefully that tour was informative. Again, like I said, there's not a whole lot of electronics, but they work perfect for us, especially since our last boat really didn't even have electronics. Maybe it had a chart, barely worked if I recall.
Yeah, it barely worked.
It barely worked. So we haven't been doing a whole lot of boating trips. As you know, we're in the middle of this pandemic. Marinas are starting to open up right now. We're at about, marinas are accepting, as of today, 50% occupancy. State parks are at 100%. Which is great news. But leading up to this weekend, you know, we really haven't been able to go anywhere. It was great last weekend. We had a beautiful day on Friday. I took the day off, and friends of ours, Ben and Maria, who you know through this channel, we've been to the Caribbean with, and we're supposed to go to the BVIs, came down and had some fun with us with some cocktails, listened to some Caribbean music, and we took the dinghy out for a couple spins. So it was a nice weekend, and the good news is our trip is back on. We just rescheduled it for next February to the BVIs, so we're excited to bring you down there. Okay, so you and Ben are going to go out?
Yep.
And then Maria and I will?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, hope it does. You want your life jacket?
No, I think you're okay.
Okay, Ben's got his. He's smart.
I'm okay.
Okay.
You want to grab the oars though, just in case?
Yep.
Please?
Maria, can you?
Yeah.
They're in the bungee. You might have to undo the bungee. Let's see.
Oh yeah, I do. Hang on to that.
I'll give him his drink. I'll give you your drink.
Okay. Oh, where's my sippy cup? Sippy cup.
Alrighty, guys.
Okay.
You got the plug-in?
I'm thinking we do, yes. I would not be floating. Ready when you are. Yep.
Okay. When you guys get back, Maria and I will head out. My first time ever driving it.
Oh hell! She's taking me out in the first time she's ever driven it.
No. Got your drink?
I've done it once before.
I've driven it once.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Let me try this.
I'm a good swimmer, so it doesn't matter. Well, hypothermia doesn't matter of, I don't know, 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Well, we'll see what happens here. The moment of truth.
Bye. At least we had one final boat ride.
The steering works.
So we are going to go out for a dinghy ride. It's our last night on the boat, but it's not our last time on a boat.
Oh, I like that.
Cheers. And you might want to, what we made? We made painkillers. Because we're supposed to be in the BVIs,
So good.
but instead we made them here in Elliott Bay.
Yes. Delicious.
Here come the guys.
I'm watching what you're doing, so I can do the same.
It's doing it this way because I
Are you
can't see.
watching, Ellie?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Just wait. Just wait your turn.
Here we go. The girls are going out in the dinghy. Allison's first time running the dinghy by herself.
With Maria.
With Maria.
I'm gonna get off. Yeah, that's what she said.
Hey, we're filming this. We need G-rated. Here we go. Oh, look at the whale!
Okay. You
Okay,
ready?
wait for drink and I need the camera.
Oh, that's it.
Drink and camera.
Okay, here's your drink. More important.
More importantly, we get the drink. There we get the camera.
Okay.
And then you're just going to record.
And I'll push you off. Ready?
So, other way. Can you see
Okay.
Maria?
Yep.
Okay.
Hi,
ready?
guys.
And then wait, how do I go forward?
Push up.
Oh hell no! How do I go
Push up
forward?
now?
Yeah.
You're gonna
Well,
push
no,
Scott.
not yet. After I push you off,
Okay.
and then you'll just turn around
Okay.
once you're clear of the bumper there.
Hi,
Okay.
Dad.
So
Hi,
And I
Scott.
just push up like this?
you have to squeeze in a little bit
Okay.
to unlock it. Okay. Okay. Ready?
Okay. Here we go. Bye.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice job, Ellie, Captain.
Oh no!
Start. Push it down into neutral. Turn the key. Turn it off, and then turn it back on.
Is this neutral?
No, that's reverse.
You might.
Right in the middle. Yep.
Sorry, I'm trying to. Oh.
Turn the key.
And?
Not neutral. There it is. Here you go.
All right, Allie, here we go. Where are they? Oh, okay. Let me give you that. Oh, I gotta grab the damn pole. Or not the pole.
Okay, I messed up. Well, I think I can feel it.
Neutral!
Are we? You want to be a neutral now? No. Now?
They'll tell you, don't worry.
Neutral now?
They'll tell you.
Now? Neutral now? Oh.
Out there. Now spin left.
Hard left.
Right, hard right.
Hard right, hard right.
Hard right. No, you're fine.
Okay, can I turn it off?
Yeah.
And how do I do that?
Turn the key off.
Just turn the key, no matter what position I'm in?
Yeah. Well, put it neutral. Put it in neutral.
Am I
You are
in?
in neutral.
Don't lose me.
Okay. You just
Oh.
grab here. Grab here. Grab to the bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Go stand up and grab to the bar. Now you're good.
Okay, do not hurt yourself.
Okay.
So
now,
the trick with that kind of gear shift
now you're fine.
is that if you just
Neutral.
push it, it will stop in neutral.
Yeah, it'll click.
It'll click.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
you gotta release the thing with that white.
It's kind of like in the car.
And these have been killed.
It's like in a car. You know.
Oh.
You can't. You can't go into reverse from neutral.
Oh, I went.
She goes, what were they saying? I said, neutral!
Okay.
Oh my god, you're so funny.
It was great hanging out with Ben and Maria on the boat. We're looking forward to a fun summer ahead now that boating is open. Be sure to stay tuned because we have some great things ahead for this summer and you don't want to miss out. Thanks for following.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, make a comment down below, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time we post a video. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.